Ah, we didn't just die.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Bucket, are you alright?
Where are we going today? The Bucket asked. Stanley just smiled.
Ah, yeah.
Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Exactly. It's such an awesome adventure with you.
The bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Let's go. Just me and you. Me and you, Bucket. That's definitely a healthy relationship.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the Bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Was this red the entire time?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
No, I was
He
here.
considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Yeah, no, I
But
was here
he
before. I
left his
just
post
remembered
during
that.
work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy,
Just
why had he
remembered
taken that
that.
risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Wait, let me just begin the game again. Because we had that ending. Like, maybe we could have done something
How long was I
different.
sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned?
What?
He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
What the hell? What the? The end is never. The end is never. That's unusual.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
I am incredibly concerned. For the safety of me and my bucket.
Tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Obviously just for me and my bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the Bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, we... Alright. Elevator music. What do you think of this bucket? Yeah, I agree. Where are we going? It doesn't matter, as long as we're together. Doop doop doo. Well, that didn't... How are we even moving? No, but I enjoyed this nonetheless. Maybe it could have even been something if I hadn't just...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
I don't know why.
Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
It was the bucket all along.
Was the bucket guiding him?
Exactly.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
I like how this technically is just all repeating itself. It's entertaining. Okay.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Ah, yes. Great.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Do we?
Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Okay, no, let's do this together. Let's do this together, bucket. I believe in us.
Jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being
I'd never drop my bucket.
The bucket
I wouldn't do that to you.
Anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as
Oh,
Stanley
no.
cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Exactly. Like a caring
Was the
friend.
bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Oh, God.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's fevered mind.
Oh, the poor bucket.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
I think I'd buy myself a bucket just so I could carry it around and annoy people.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yeah,
They
Stanley and the
high-fived
bucket.
in a really cool way.
Yeah.
The bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Oh, you're so funny. Ah, I love the bucket.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door.
Yeah.
The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
That's
Both of them
stupid.
wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
What?
So it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
What?
Well, wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
Narrator.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in
Narrator, no.
until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket.
I can't leave the bucket alone.
Depart with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it.
It's so dramatic.
Stanley,
I love it.
He would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Ah, what a great life. I'm sure Stanley won't starve. Because
The meeting room. Yes,
obvious
that's where
reason.
everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
I don't want to be alone.
Ah, the embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Doo-ba-doo.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Wait, did we enter the door already? Yeah, we did. I actually didn't notice. Nobody is here. That's so sad. Thought I'd never be alone again. Did we actually watch that? I don't think we did. Mm-hmm. Who took these pictures of them? I did. You just don't know it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah, we did.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
No, actually, it's just me.
This is certainly
I can't lie to you anymore, narrator. I'm so sorry. It's me all along. So I'm a human. I'm a person. I am sure you get it one day. Again. I want to know what happens when we decide that we
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
want
ahead through the
to
large door that read Mind Control Facility.
keep the mind control thing on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh my
What
gosh.
horrible secret did this place hold?
Horrible.
Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Truly horrible.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea
Oh
pigs.
my god, this is shocking. This is shocking news.
And it very nearly burst into tears.
Oh, no,
Stanley
no, bucket.
cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything
It's alright.
would be fine.
Trust me.
Was the bucket
will be
under the
fine.
mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I think a bucket wants to be a bucket.
Furiously in Stanley's face.
But we'll find out. We'll find out together.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket.
Never.
His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Me and you. You and me. Together.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Sorry, these buttons, they distract me. They're so shiny. Okay, sorry. I like how you can hear like every single step.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place.
Yes,
to
Bucket.
everything it stood for.
You're right.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the
Bucket?
controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this
Oh
been
my
the
gosh.
Bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Oh,
Birds.
that's silly.
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
I am confused.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and there dawned on
I
him,
enjoy this.
this wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Oh, Bucket.
The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intention.
I nearly shut this down.
Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
Look
Stanley
at these
and the
silly
bucket never
birds.
found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Oh, look at it.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Oh, that one looks silly.
Stanley was happy.
I'm also happy. I hope you guys are also happy. Hey, now I wanted to see more silly birds. But I suppose this is a sign that we're gonna quit to the menu and just gonna quit the game for today because that's gonna be the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I personally really enjoyed these silly little birds. I hope you did too. And see you next time. Leave a like and a sub. Bye bye.